everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sip and Review. My name is Chantel, and today I will be reviewing Ready to Love Season 2. Guys, I am so excited that this show is back. This is also another one of my favorite shows that comes on network. So, in Season 2, Episode 1, they start out introducing everyone, and there are some successful people on this show. The women and the men are successful. Most of them are in the management field, which I can appreciate because I'm in the management field as well. And I'm just loving the vibe of the people that are on this season. So, now, I did notice, guys, when they were introducing everyone, some of the cast members favor the cast members from season 1. Like, I'm not sure if they purposely picked them out like that, but a few of them to me look similar to the cast members from season 1. One thing about me, I never forget a face. So to me, guys, that's what they look like. So let's talk about episode 1. Now, Joy, who's 38, that's one of the women that I say she looks just like the woman from season 1. Okay, similar to her. She's just slimmer and she looks a bit taller. So, not sure about that, if they're related or whatnot. Now, Chris, who's 42, he calls himself KG Smooth from the radio show because he's a radio host. Now, KJ Smooth started out thirst trapping because he pulled up with no shirt on, and he was talking about his biological clock is ticking and he's ready to make a baby. Hilarious. So yeah, men have a biological clock as well as women, obviously. So they be wanting to make babies too. According to KG Smooth, he is ready, honey. Okay, thirst trapping and all, had all his muscles out and everything. So Naya, she's 43, the salon owner. Now she was spitting game to Chris, who calls himself KG Smooth on the radio show. I'm sorry. LOL. So, she said that any man that puts on a fuchsia suit has to be confident. Now, he pulled up in a fuchsia suit. First of all, you can't help but to miss him. And he was thirst trapping. So, and he's dark skinned, okay? So, Chris and Nia takes their shoes off to get grounded with the earth by being bare feet in the grass. With the world, that's like some hippie shit to me. Okay? Seriously. So, Simone told Rashid that she was looking right at the love that she wanted, because Rashid asked Simone what brought her here, and Simone said she was looking right at what brought her to the show. So, yes, Simone, kudos to you. So, that's what brought her to Houston. She ain't an attorney for nothing, okay? I like her aggression. Like, she's a little bit on the aggressive side. Not sure if the men will be able to tolerate her aggression. You gotta be a certain type of man to tolerate a woman that's a little aggressive, okay? So, now Rashid is talking to Simone. Really, Rashid? So you say you're a luxury automobile broker. You was trying to sound all fancy. So, Simone was turned off by that. In her mind, she's like, you're just a car salesman. And that's the way she took it. She didn't care whether it was luxury or not, because you got to remember, this woman is a lawyer. So, she's probably looking for a particular class of men to date. And the way she seemed, it didn't seem like she was looking for a salesman, okay? So, Simone said that was one of her deal breakers. You have to be financially stable. Now, I knew there was a reason why I like Simone. Now, I like her, guys. Her and the other women on the show, I like Simone. So, now she got a good head on her shoulders, and she's not going to settle for any type of man. So that's a plus. Now, Adriana, the realtor, Adriana said that she ghosted Rashid, guys, because her and Rashid, they knew one another in the past. And I can see why. So, to me, he looks like he plays too much. Like, a little bit on the immature side. He wouldn't be my type of man. Because of that alone is a major turn off for me. Now, because she said that he was fresh out of a marriage and she was fresh out of a relationship, so that's why they ended their little fling that they had before. They both just weren't ready, you know. They didn't take it seriously. So Danny is 41, a project coordinator. Now, no, he didn't. So he used the term buku, and he used it in a very wrong way. Now, you know that's something we say where I'm from in New Orleans. That's not what buku means, okay? Shaking my head. So Brian was an education consultant. He was talking to Alice, and Brian said that he's been celibate for the last 6 to 7 years. Now Sam, who's 36, is a visual artist. Now Sam came off as a very shy person. You know, I don't know if that's his way of just observing the scene, trying to see everyone's vibes before he even opens up, because some people are like that. Now, so Sam looked lost over there, okay? So Sam said that he has 2 kids, and Shay, she's 41. She ghosted Sam boring ass. She said he didn't match her fly, okay? Because Sam, like I said, he was not participating. Like, he's just very, very, very laid back. So Jay was talking to Joy. And Jay is the real estate broker. Clefani is talking to Denise, and she mentioned that she was in a domestic violence relationship that almost took her life. I'm so glad it didn't take her life, guys. Denise is a track star. Let's see. Denise runs track, and she's also, well, retired. She's a track field coach. I'm sorry. So that's what Denise does. And let's continue talking about Clefani. Him and Denise seem to hit it off instantly on episode 1, guys. So Raymond, who's 52, the music producer, Raymond has 5 kids, and he was talking to Alicia about this, telling her that he had 5 kids, and Alicia didn't really like the fact that he had 5 kids. She seemed turned off at the fact that he has 5 kids. Now Simone, she curved Raymond as well, because you know how Simone is. She knows exactly what she wants. She definitely does not want a man with 5 kids. So I feel like the fact that Raymond had 5 kids, it was a turn off for a lot of the women on here, okay? Because remember, these women are looking for someone to marry. They've never been married, and a few of them on here don't have kids, and you know, they're looking to settle down and probably start a family with their husband as well. So they don't want a man who already has 5 kids. Now, Anthony, he was giving Denise a foot massage, okay? So they got real comfortable. Like, you already rubbing her feet and you only know her for a few minutes, okay? So Alex started talking to Sam. So Alex is 33 years old. He's a software specialist. Anthony is 38. He's a student support manager. Now, Rashid and Adriana, they linked back up to conversate because you know they had an old fling going on. So, Adriana said that she wants 3 sons, and Rashid said that he's in love with her already. He loved the fact that she wants 3 sons. So, it could be that he's just trying to get back in her panties as well. So, that remains to be seen throughout the season. Now, David said that Simone's conversation is boring. Wow. He is really not feeling her at all. And Simone, of course, you going around interrogating everybody like they were actually in your courtroom somewhere. You can't do that, Simone. It's okay for the little aggression, and I said a little. You got to know when to sprinkle it on and when not to sprinkle it on, okay? There's a time and a place for the aggression, is what I'm saying. You're going to run them off by treating everyone like you interrogating them. Like no one wants to feel like that, okay? So, season 2, episode 1, I'm sorry guys, it ended with someone going home. Now guys, at the end of each episode, they send people home. Okay, so Sam and Danny got sent home. Excuse me. Let's get into the next episode. And this is next episode, Watch What You Say. So, the season starts off with the cast mingling on this episode. And them boots that Joy had on. I love those boots that she had on. So, Naya and Chris are having a conversation, and Chris said that he's feeling a connection with Naya. So, Naya and Chris went on their first date, which was kayaking. I thought that was so romantic. Now, Chris though, bro, he has a really sexy voice, so I can see why he would be a radio host. You know you need to have a sexy voice. So Chris' sexy voice, just my sweet talk, draws off of Naya eventually. So Naya tells Chris that she wants kids as well, which is great because you know Chris said that his biological clock is ticking. So he was very pleased to hear that Naya wanted kids as well. So I'm looking forward to see how things works out with them two. So their day is over. Let's move on to the next scene. Simone is talking to Raymond now that she is on the verge of being sent home. So she's trying to, you know, get her stuff together. She's trying to get her stuff together on the show because she don't want to be sent home. You know, the guys did complain on the last episode that she was interrogating them and she didn't really seem very friendly, okay? So, and she was curving everyone in the beginning. Like, she didn't like, nope, you know what I'm looking for, so next. That's just how she was acting. So, Brian was having a conversation with everyone at the table, talking about his celibacy, and he said that he had to purge everyone and just cut everyone off, stop having sex. He just wanted to just basically live a clean life. So Raymond and the fellas are having a picnic with the girls. Joy and David are having a conversation, and she told him that he seemed like a mystery man to her because of the hat that he was wearing, and Joy was bothered because David was waving his fingers in her face. And you know, when you're having a conversation with someone, you don't wave your fingers in their face. That is very rude and impolite. That's not how you have a conversation with someone. So that can be very confrontational, okay? So David, tread lightly now. Alicia told Raymond that she's very high maintenance and a man with 5 kids can't afford her and her kids. Despite his 5 kids, he also has 4 baby mamas. And David said that he doesn't mind having more kids with all that he has going on. Now guys, let's talk about Raymond, guys. To recap on Raymond. Raymond is the oldest one on the show, okay? Raymond is 52 years old and he's a music producer. So he's older than the cast members. So Brian, he's the one that set up the pool party for the other half of the contestants. The fellas are about to have a push-up contest. When Anthony took off that shirt, honey, Winterface lit up. Anthony is buff fine, okay? He has a really nice body. Excuse me, Winter said she had no idea that Anthony was working with all that. So Denise made it clear that she does not like Rashid, okay? She said he seems like a narcissistic person, and she dated that type of person before, so she ain't feeling him at all. She's not trying to get to know him. She don't even really want him in her space. So now the group was playing a game, and each one had a message that told them what to do. Some were truth or dare, and there were a few kisses exchanged amongst 2 couples. Now Raymond is talking to Adriana because, you know, he's trying to get to know her as well. So that was the last scene before they got to the part 2 where it was time to decide which man is going home. Okay, which 2 men are going home? It's time for the ladies to decide now, because on previous seasons the men decided which was going home. Okay, so David and Raymond are the ones who got sent home, guys. So that is the end of my commentary on Ready to Love, and I will see you guys on the next video. And you all do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.